Hey guys, this is Alec, coming to you with another Warcraft 3 audio commentary. Today we have FS Wind against Lucifer. This replay was put up a while ago on replayers.com, and it was the replay of the week, and maybe even the replay of the year. I haven't seen it yet. It's pretty old. I forget the date now, but it's pretty old. I'm gonna try and get one more replay out tonight. So tonight's a Warcraft 3 day for me. So FS Wind now coming in with a pretty standard human build. Got that altar and the barracks going up. Barracks. I don't know how to say it. Lucifer going with his standard build, going up with a late altar. Got the tumor relics, and the crypt. No graveyard up yet, so we won't be seeing fiends anytime soon. I just came back from McDonald's. That place is horrible for you, but wow, is it good. I had one of those new chicken wraps, and those wraps with like chipotle barbecue sauce. It was pretty great. Pretty great. I recommend it. Only $2 and something, or $3 something. I live in Canada, so everything's different up here, up north. You guys can hate me for that. Hate me for my country. It won't be the first time I've heard it. Anyways, so Wind going to go for the standard Archmage militia creeping maybe. He might bring out some militia to creep out this green camp, but typically you go for this orange camp.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lucifer going for a Dreadlord, so I always like it when he goes for Dreadlord. He's very good at using it with his ghouls, going for that vampiric aura, so you get sort of a life stealer if your melee units attack. They steal hit points. FS Wind gonna creep out this camp with ease, bringing in 4 militia, taking damage on his water elemental. This is what you should do as a human player.
A player's forces are
Nice
under
item
attack.
picked up, claws of attack +6. Nice. Lucifer's gonna sort of draw out those creeps. He's gonna kill off this pig or whatever it was, so they can use the corpse to summon some skeleton minions. He's gonna try and do a creep steal. This is called a creep. I'm not sure what it's called. I'm gonna call it a creep steal, just because this is on Wind's side of the map. So this should be Wind's experience that he should be getting, but instead Lucifer's gonna hit his side so that he's unable to get it, and Lucifer might get a small advantage by doing this. FS Wind now gonna creep out this orange camp. I think he's gonna see Lucifer bringing the skeleton minion up from this side, so he knows that he's somewhere close, but he's gonna go for the creep camp anyways, bringing in 3 more militia. Lucifer now with 3 minions and a ghoul. For some reason, oh no, he did the get cannibalize upgrade, so they can eat the corpses of the dead creeps and regain health back. Nice breath of fire. I'm pretty sure he killed that water elemental. That'll feed some nice experience for him. He's gonna try and take the Shadow Priest because it has low hit points, but so far it's saved, and the skeleton minion will finish him off. So Lucifer did go for a Panda. So what Lucifer's gonna try and do? He's gonna go for probably the Drunken Haze Breath of Fire combo of hero effect combos. That way he can. They do sort of work. They sort of work on each other in a sense that I'm not entirely sure what Drunken Haze does, but I think they do gain extra damage from they will gain extra damage from the Breath of Fire. Excuse me, just 1 second. The phone's ringing.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, all is good. Get back to the game. FS Wind gonna creep up to level 3, gonna really some nice items on that. Archmage plus 17 attack, so he will be able to do some nice damage from that. Lucifer already set Haunted Goldmine. I don't see Lucifer doing this too often. Setting up a Haunted Goldmine so early. I'm gonna set up an expansion, and so is Wind. So
Player's forces are
both
under
teams are
attack.
going to have 2 bases, so this should get pretty interesting. Lucifer, though, staying with creeps, still no graveyard up, so we won't be seeing any fiends anytime soon. Still at tier 1 for Lucifer and still at tier 1 for Wind, because instead they chose to go for the expansions. Lucifer thinks he can handle this with simply Ghoul. And he's going to creep out this orange camp. Nice micro with these, getting these ghouls back with very low hit points. Gonna save all of them. Panda now getting to level 3, and that Archmage will scout out this expansion. Gonna try and take it down, and that Acolyte is not able to repair this until it's finished building. That's one of the downside of the way Undead Buildings build. Panda's gonna get a nice breath of fire off from that Water Elemental, and that Archmage is gonna try and feed the experience from this, as much experience as he can from the Water Elemental. The Haunted Goldmine is, I don't know if he cancelled it or if he killed it. That would be huge if he killed it. Wow. But Lucifer's a pretty powerful player. I'm pretty sure he cancelled that to gain all the resources back. And I was reading the comments before, I forgot to tell you, but the comments on this video this is when Lucifer just came back from serving his mandatory 2 years and 2 or 3 years or whatever it is in the army. So Lucifer obviously kind of sort of getting back on his feet. Right when his career was really sparking and really at its best, he had to go and serve in the army. But now he's back for a while, I hope. Well, I don't really like to hear when my favorite player, he has to go serve in the army. But he seems to have practiced. He seems to have gotten most of his skill back. He hasn't he hasn't gotten it back. I guess he just hasn't lost it. Simple as that. So now FS Wind gonna bring in all his militia to try and hold off this Panda army. Very low hit point Archmage. He should try and stay out of the range of that Panda's Fire Breath, even though he has no mana. Alrighty, Panda now at level 3.6, while the Archmage is almost at level 4, so slight hero advantage for Wind, but really not that much. Overextending some of his militia now. They're going to have to walk back in peasant form, and so have an extremely reduced movement speed. Lucifer going into Halls of the Dead compared to Wind's still at tier 1. Wind has actually gone double barracks and a blacksmith, so we may be seeing him start to pump out some riflemen. That would be interesting to try and counter these ghouls somehow. Lucifer gonna get a merc to try and kill that mud golem of FS1, but nice use of slow there. Lucifer now gonna creep out this orange camp, gonna pick up some more items as well. Staff of Teleportation, Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. What item will drop from this Ogre Mauler? Typical Sentry Wards, never a bad item. I like Sentry Wards. If you're an Orc player, you have to take advantage of that Troll Witch Doctor. I highly recommend you get a Troll Witch Doctor and just spam your Sentry Wards all over the map. It's so great for scouting. Now this Archmage is going to get caught out. He might be forced to TP here. And will he force him to? Yes, he will. Okay. If that Archmage went down, that would have been huge. Huge for Lucifer. And Lucifer actually did not go for the Drunken Haze effect ability. Instead, he went for something for the other one that gives him critical strikes. Wow, so this Archmage went to go down. That's... wow. Wow, I cannot believe that he just let his Archmage sit there. Kind of a silly move by FS Wind, so now and Lucifer gonna be able to easily Staff of Teleport out, almost at level 5 now, so Lucifer with the hero advantage now. And Teal is going to, sorry, not Teal, Wind is just gonna revive his hero at his altar, the slow way. And Lucifer got that Sentry Ward down on that expansion, so also gonna have some good easy scouting. Gonna just creep out this green camp, hopefully gonna get like a cloud attack or Nice item that he could sell. And no, I thought he was getting creep jack there. That would have been big for Teal if he could creep jack and maybe take out this Panda, but no, it was just his own it was just his own units. Lucifer likes to do this. I've seen him do it a lot. He stays one hero and he just gets that Panda up to level 6 if he can, and then once he gets that level 6 effect, Storm, Earth, and Fire, that is huge. That does so much damage, Storm, Earth, and Fire. He just transforms himself into 3 little pandas, and he can cast Cyclone, I think he does Fireball, not Firebolt. Almost at level 5 now, that Panda. He wants to try and creep up to level 5. Lucifer at tier 2, but still no slaughterhouse coming out from that graveyard. I'm not sure, but I think you need a graveyard to build a slaughterhouse actually, so that's too bad. No, still getting a big creep jack here, sort of cornered. But he did pick up all the mercs, so he will have a lot of mercs to fight back this army of ghouls. Lucifer needs to get up as many of those Breath of Fire. Now that he has level 3 Breath of Fire, he needs to try and get out as many of them as he can. And those footmen will just drop like flies. He'll just keep tanking at those hero levels. He wants to target down this Archmage now. More mercs gonna get killed by Lucifer. Gonna go for that Troll Berserker, and he's not gonna get it. No, now he is. Yeah, almost at level 6 now. That would be huge if he could get level 6. Very low on hit points and has no staff of teleportation. Not staff. He does have staff of teleportation, but he has no Scroll of Town Portal. Now level 6 now, so he can use the Storm, Earth, and Fire. If he did, he could probably cast Cyclone on this Archmage and maybe kill it. But it does take time for him to use the level 6 effect, because once he uses it, he sort of pops down into a bunch of them. So wow, the Archmage being saved with only 20 hit points, and sort of bad luck for Lucifer. Oh well. We are going to be seeing a bunch of riflemen from FS Wind, as he's... Nope, now he is at tier 2. More riflemen coming out though, and he's going to get the level 1 upgrades for them. Ghoul still at 0/0 upgrades. And Lucifer going into Black Citadel with 2 slaughterhouses, so we will be seeing destroyers, I imagine. A pretty good game so far. I love seeing a high level Panda. It's really... a high level Panda can get really overpowered, and just you can dominate your enemy pretty much with just the 1 Panda. I wouldn't mind seeing something like a Lich though, or Death Knight. That'd be nice, so you can get some good hero nuking going on that Archmage. I'm gonna pop that Potion of Invisibility, maybe get off a bunch of really good Breath of Fire here. That'd be pretty nice. Oh no, he's gonna actually turn into the 3 Pandas and get a bunch of peasant kills, hopefully. This is what I'm talking about. You can really take advantage of this level 6 effect, and just even take down a whole entire expansion just by yourself. Although it does run out pretty quickly. I'm not sure how long it lasts for. It's like 30 seconds or something, maybe even less. I'm not sure. This Panda actually has Windwalk, so it's almost like a bloody Blade Master or something. Gonna just take down more of these Arcane Sanctum towers. Gonna run out too as well any second now. Gonna try and target down that Archmage. Archmage now down to about half hit points. Did pick up a Scroll of Regeneration, but he can't use that just yet. But his effect will run out, and he will be switched into the usual, back to the original Panda form. So that was pretty good damage. He did win that fight, I think. He did really come out of that